Hi, Doreen here, your yoga teacher. So if you've been on this planet Earth for a few decades and gravity has its effect on you, you might start to experience something we call the hunchback. And when the thoracic spine or the upper body of your spine here, when it starts to round, if your head wouldn't adjust, you would have to look down a lot. So what then happens, the neck will start to compress in the back and is hyperextended in the front. And clearly, this is not good for anyone. Yeah, so you will have massive tension, stiffness, tension, headaches even. So this is not a good way to move through life. But again, not to worry, you are at the right place. Many yoga postures, as always, are designed to move your spine back into an upright position. And you can see right away, as soon as my thoracic spine goes back into its natural position, most of the time the head will straight away go in its right position as well. One big problem here too that you might not be aware of, when the head comes forward, it's actually called the head forward syndrome. Here the head weighs about 12 pounds when it's balanced directly over the center of your chest. The more the head moves forward, the heavier it will seem, not just because of its position, but the connective tissue and the bones, the muscles are designed to carry a 12-pound head and not a 40-pound head. Yeah, so this is also, while in this area back here becomes tighter. Sometimes I'm also a massage therapist, so I have seen or touched many necks that feel like concrete because the head is just too far forward for way too long. So let me show you a few postures that can reverse this. And you will see the poses that I choose are again fairly demanding in terms of strength, because the muscles in your back, when they are firm and strong, the spine doesn't even really have a chance to round forward. Yeah, so that's why we want to get strong in the back body. So let's go. So we'll start at the wall with the most accessible variation. Place your hands a little higher than your shoulders and a little wider than your shoulders. Push your finger pads into the ground, into the wall. The ground comes later. Rotate your elbow creases towards the ceiling and draw your shoulder blades towards each other. So there's already strength in the back body. Then from here, walk your feet away from the wall. Take a deep breath in and slowly shift your shape so that your torso is moving further down towards the ground. Keep the arms fairly strong. Good. Take a few breaths here. You can even lift your chin slightly and let your chest maybe move a little closer towards the wall if your body allows. Shoulder blades to each other, chest closer towards the wall. Hold. And come on back out. All right, next one on the ground. Place your hands, again, a little wider than shoulder width apart. Externally rotate your upper arms and move your shoulder blades to each other. Then lift your hips up. You can walk your feet a little further apart. Bend your knees if you have tight hamstrings so that you can move your chest with ease towards your knees. Yes. So this is basically the same pose, just a lot more weight bearing now. So your hands come back down to the floor, find yourself a space at the wall, and move your hands fairly close in. So you don't want to be too far out. This could lead to low back pain. So it's going to feel a little uncomfortable once the knees come off the floor, but it's going to get better soon. And we want to build strength, so it's necessary to make it not too comfortable. So as we did before, strong arms, right rotation in the upper arms, shoulder blades towards each other just to engage the rhomboids and the medial trapezius. And then walk your feet up a little higher. You can keep your knees bent and really push into your arms. Draw your shoulder blades towards each other.
strengthen your core a little bit. And then you can walk down a little more so that you lean more over your hands. And then you just hold. Keep pushing from your chest into your arms. Lift your hips up, belly button towards your spine. Come on back out. Ta-da!